What is attribution theory? Have you ever wondered why people behave the way they do? Understanding the reasons behind actions can be fascinating. This is where attribution theory comes in. It is a concept from social psychology that helps explain how we interpret the causes behind behaviors and events we see in ourselves and others. This theory focuses on the mental processes we use to assign reasons for actions, especially why people act in certain ways. Attribution theory breaks down explanations for behavior into two main categories. The first is internal or dispositional attributions. These are when we link someone's behavior to their character or personality traits. For instance, if a person is friendly, we might think they are naturally kind-hearted. The second category is external or situational attributions. These are when we attribute behavior to outside factors or circumstances. For example, if someone is late to a meeting, we might consider that they were stuck in traffic or faced an unexpected situation. Humans often act like naive psychologists, trying to make sense of others' actions by creating stories about causes and effects. This process is key to social cognition, which is how we perceive and understand social information. It is also closely tied to empathy. When we understand the reasons behind someone's actions, it helps us relate to them better. From an anthropological viewpoint, attribution theory is important because it shows how cultural contexts influence our explanations for behavior. Different cultures may focus more on internal or external reasons, reflecting their values about responsibility and social roles. For example, some cultures may emphasize situational explanations, while others may highlight individual traits. Attribution theory also points out common cognitive biases that can affect how we make attributions. One is the fundamental attribution error. This is when we focus too much on personal traits and overlook situational factors when explaining someone else's behavior. Another bias is the actor-observer bias. This is where we attribute our own actions to external factors but see others' actions as a reflection of their character. Lastly, there is the self-serving bias. This is when we credit our successes to our abilities but blame failures on outside circumstances. These biases can shape our social perception and interactions, influencing how we judge ourselves and others. This can impact social cohesion and empathy within communities. Attribution theory has practical applications in anthropology and social cognition. It helps us understand how people from different cultures interpret behavior, which can improve cross-cultural communication. It also informs ethnographic research by making us aware of how our own biases might affect our interpretations of cultural practices. Additionally, it can enhance empathy by encouraging us to consider situational factors that influence behavior. This awareness can improve our relationships and promote social harmony. In essence, attribution theory explains how we assign causes to behavior, balancing internal traits and external situations. It is a vital framework for interpreting social perception and empathy, especially within diverse cultural contexts. Understanding this theory helps clarify not just individual social cognition, but also broader cultural patterns in interpreting human behavior.